Somalia: History, Culture, Politics, Economy, and Future. Somalia is a country in the Horn of Africa, marked by a long history, a rich culture, and a resilient society. Although the country has gone through difficult times, including colonialism, civil wars, and the collapse of the state, Somalia still has natural and human resources that can enable sustainable development. It analyzes in depth the various aspects of Somalia, its history, geography, culture, economy, politics, and vision for the future. Geography and strategic importance. Somalia has the longest coastline in Africa, which is more than 3,300 kilometers long. This coastline shares the Indian Ocean and the Gulf of Aden, making Somalia a strategically important location for international trade, oil tankers, and the flow of trade between Asia, Europe, and Africa. Somalia is largely arid and semi-arid, but there is significant agricultural land in the Shabelle and Juba river valleys. Rainfall is seasonal, which affects the livelihoods of pastoralists. Ancient history. Somalia is believed to have been the site of the famous Puntland mentioned by the ancient Egyptians. Punt was a trading center that produced incense, myrrh, and precious spices. In the Middle Ages, Somali cities such as Mogadishu, Zaila, Marka, and Barawa were centers of Islamic trade and learning. Islamic kingdoms and dynasties such as Ifat, Ajuran, and Adal ruled large parts of the country. Colonization and independence. In the 19th century, Somalia was colonized by Italy in the south, England in the north, and France in Djibouti. In 1960, northern and southern Somalia united to form the Somali Republic. This union was a great hope for Africa. These men are the most fierce fighters in Somali history, and they shed their blood to fight their enemies. 1. Imam Ahmed Guri, a brief history. Imam Ahmed Guri, or Ahmed ibn Ibrahim al-Ghazi, was a Muslim military and religious leader who became famous for his wars against the Abyssinian Empire, Ethiopia, in the 16th century. Born around the end of the 15th century, location, Horn of Africa, mainly Somali and Adal, died 1543 at the Battle of Wena Daga. His historical role, Imam Ahmed Guri led the Adal state, uniting Muslim forces from Somali, Arab, and other Muslim ethnic groups. 2. Said Muhammad Abdullahi Hassan, a brief history. Said Muhammad Abdullahi Hassan was a Somali warrior, writer, and religious leader famous for his struggle against the British, Italian, and Ethiopian colonialists in the early 20th century. Born 1856, place of birth Gari Mountains or Nugal, Somalia, died 1920, Ethiopia. His struggle. The Said led the Somali dervishes, who stood for defending the Islamic religion, freedom and independence of Somalia. 3. Sheikh